We're going to have one last Kahoot, just to get your comments on a few questions. There's just going to be 4 of them, so we won't hold you back too long. If you could just sign up on the QR code, you know what to do. And summon one last burst of energy before we find another burst of energy to recognize all the awardees. Yeah. Prabha, do you have any quick thoughts on or takeaways before we get to the Kahoot? Yeah.
I think we've heard a lot of takeaways from everybody around the room. But I think I just want to share that I think it's just been absolutely great, phenomenal being what Ravi calls Summit Curator. Sounds very fancy. Because it just has, I think, given us the opportunity to be totally clued into every single thing that every speaker has shared on stage, off stage. So it's been tremendous amount of cognitive overload in the last 2.5 days, but I think this was phenomenal because it's given the opportunity to be able to listen to so many perspectives, so many ideas, check our own biases. Tired, sir, after 2.5 days of excessive cognitive overload. But it's been brilliant, so I just wanted to take this moment to thank everybody for your very, very active participation because it's lovely to see all those responses coming on the Google form. It's been tremendous fun, sort of listening in and saying, okay, how do we collect a perspective by framing this kind of a question on Kahoot? So it's been a lot of fun doing that, yeah.
Yeah, and so before we go in here, the number of ways in which we have gotten the input, every big table, every panel discussion fireside has been recorded, so we'll have the audio transcripts, we'll be reviewing all of that. We've had 57 comments on the Google form so far, fantastic, and they're from different individuals. I think we have around 40 or 50 post-it notes on the post-it table outside on some of the key issues we identified. We have more than 100 participants each time we've had this in the first Kahoot and maybe around 20, 30 in the second Kahoot. So we've had a tremendous variety of input.
We've also had a lot of sound bites from individuals, and we're hoping to collect a few more this evening. We also had the opportunity to have a conversation on the side with many of the teacher warriors.
Yep.
And it was brilliant. A lot more that we could understand beyond this beautiful capture that Ravi and Dhruv have put together. So that also will go into the white paper.
Yeah, and Ravi gave us one very tough task. He said, I want you to make sure that everyone in the audience who's participating in this event feels heard. I hope we have been able to do some justice to that task. If any of you doesn't feel heard yet, you have our numbers. We are happy to schedule any amount of time to ensure that what you're taking away, what you want to contribute to this conversation, is definitely captured. And we'll be using all of that to process it into a white paper. And if any of you wants to contribute at that stage, please reach out to Ravi, Prabha, or me. This is not a 2-man, 3-man, or 2-person, 3-person exercise. We'd love to engage with you with the time and expertise that you have to offer. Yeah?
Great. Sure. So I think we have a fair number of people who've joined Kahoot. So let's probably get started. Yeah.
Amir, आप start करोगे? These are more open-ended questions, so you'll have to type away. Yeah, we're just plugging some of the gaps that we don't have yet from all that we have heard. Yeah, so this is the Monday morning question. What will you execute either yourself or execute in your school on Monday morning? You have 1 minute, so please type a quick, one sentence or a few words.
It could be something you would do. It could be something you would initiate. It would be, even an idea you'll take back and share with the team, whatever.
It is what is one thing, Kalnar Shekhar. For you, it is not who is one thing. Who is one thing that you'll execute in your school? So in your case, it has to be what is one thing. I want to focus on the what. I'm in the line of fire. Okay, great. Let's see the answers. Okay. I think it doesn't show the answers. We will have this pinned up on the Google form. Can we go next? Show answers. There's a show answers, Amir, Upar. Skip nahi, show. Arey. Acha, take it. We'll get to that later. What are you doing to generate and nurture the next generation of school leaders? There was a question in one of the, in the big table conversations, I think, which was about the next generation of school leaders. Just type a few words. What are you doing? What will you do in your schools to ensure that culture continues? Culture eats strategy for breakfast, but how do we propagate culture?
If for some reason you missed the time limit on the Kahoot, you still can input this into the Google form or leave it on the post-it wall before you head out today. Okay, we've got answers.
Invest in more teachers, being authentic.
Being authentic, wow. I think we heard a lot of that in the big tables today as well. There was a lot of conversation around, presence and authenticity. Yeah.
Let them be original, empower them, be authentic, invest in more teachers. Great.
Thank you.
The next question. This is for all of us to get a feel for the answers, that's all. Next question. Amir? So we attended workshops across the 2 days. What's one word, one emotion that comes to your mind when you think about the workshops you attended? Try to just give one word.
How did that workshop make you feel?
All right.
Wow.
Inspiring, reflective, informative, collaborative.
And there's a revealing up there. It's really interesting, right? People have felt that it's been very revealing. Fantastic.
I think all the workshop facilitators and the volunteers who made this happen, I think they deserve a round of applause. They put in a lot of hard work. If you're there in the audience, can we ask you to just stand up? Anyone who has facilitated a workshop, please? Lakshmi, I know you have, please. Yeah. Can we just stand up, please? Can we give them a proper round of applause? Thank you. And the last question, and this is the most critical one.
Gear up because this is important.
Yeah, please pay a lot of attention. Honest answers, please. And we want to know the others, if you have clicked on the others.
So we just learned that liars are the most honest people. So.
Tennis ho raha hai yahan pe to. Do you want to know the answers? Yeah, or do you already know it? Yeah, Preetham is observing that this has the highest number of answers as well. Others? Oh
we
my
want to
God.
hear what are those other things.
Now, what have you been shopping for? Does anyone want to share? Huh? Kachoris, food. Yeah, we missed that. Kachori, yes. Pickles.
Pickles.
Excellent. Wonderful. That's it for the Kahoot. I just wanted to, before I hand it over to Prabha to wrap up, I just wanted to say that we have, if you have not noticed it, there is a table outside the coffee area. There are post-it notes kept. We have asked 5 questions on that based on the key issues that came out from the conference. One was the fact that resilience and anti-fragility is the big skill that we are all concerned about. There is ideas on how do we build resilience and anti-fragility. There are questions like what the minister asked. How can the good things from what we do in our schools scale across the country? If you have any ideas, share it there. But I think across the board, multiple key issues came out very clear. The challenge from the minister is also very clear, very pointed questions. And what we heard from you is also very consistent and varied, but clear. So I thank you from my side and leave it to Prabha to wrap up.
Sure, yeah. Just another word of gratitude. It's just been like a social experiment in a sense, bringing everybody's voices together so that together we can contribute and and perhaps amplify these conversations and take them beyond just the confines of this conference to the country, to the world, and that really is the hope that we have. So a lot of gratitude from both Balaji and me to Ravi, to the ScooNews team, and to each of you for coming along, playing along, and like Balaji said, you have our contacts, so just feel free to be in touch, and let's continue the conversations beyond this room as well. Thank you, and back to you, Shreya.
And Ravi. A round of applause for all of you for having contributed so many thoughts.
Can we please have all the people who conducted the workshops today? Mr. Ravi Santlani will felicitate you. Everyone that conducted the workshops today, please come on stage.